Hi everybody. Now, I said I was going to upload a video showing you how I make my edging, showing you exactly how to do the pattern. Now, I've finished my 18 rows here, and I'm going to show you how to do this design here that's in the middle. And you'll need some yarn, some stitch markers. Again, this is a 12 row repeat. It's 12 stitches repeat over 2 rows repeat. So basically I'm going to knit my first 2 stitches. So I can get my tail out of the way. So I'm going to knit my first 2 stitches. And then I'm going to place one of my stitch markers. And your first stitch is going to be knit through the back of the loop. So basically you're going to instead of you knitting the regular method, going through the front leg, you're going to knit through the back. So basically I'm going to go in through the back loop. And I'm going to knit that one. I keep hitting my camera, so let's just move it a little bit. Now that you've knit one through the back loop, I just got to move my tail so it stops confusing me and getting in the way. I'm going to yarn over once, and then I'm going to knit the next 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to pass the next 2 stitches as to purl. So I'm going to pass these 2 stitches onto this needle, and then I'm going to knit this stitch. Now I'm going to pass these 2 stitches over that one stitch. And again, I really don't care for passing. You can pass both over if you want at the same time. I do have a habit of splitting my stitches when I try that, so I just pass one over at a time. Then I pull. Then I'm going to knit the next 4. And then I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to place my other stitch marker. And then I'm going to knit the last 2. And the last 2 stitches is just there to keep the pattern intact while I demonstrate what it is that you need to do. Obviously, if you have a yarn over here, that actually represents this yarn over here if you want to keep repeating this every 12 stitches. So basically, you're going to turn your work around. Now, I'm just going to purl these first 2 stitches because they are not within the pattern itself. It's just like a little, helps hold the edges of the work. Now, I'm slipping my marker. Now, you're going to purl all of these stitches across except for the knit through the back loop. So you're just going to purl all the way across. So this stitch is basically simple for purling. And I will show you how to purl in the back loop once I get to it. So basically, if you just do these 2 rows, as long as the length that you want them, then you'll come up with the pattern that is in my sweater, the edging of my sweater. So I'm coming up on that. Okay, so here's the last one before I have to purl through the back loop. So now that I'm here, I'm going to purl through this back loop. So basically I'm coming in as to purl, same way I would this loop, except I'm coming through the back. Then I'm going to wrap the needle and pull it through. And that's it. And then you slip it. Then you just finish your row. Again, this is a very simple pattern to do. It will repeat, and this is what it will start to look like, is it will start to have this little dip right here. And as you go, that dip actually turns into this pattern right here. That's the dip right here. And as you go, you're going to follow the same 2 rows all the way up, as long as you want it. And I think it would make a great looking scarf pattern, because it actually lays very nicely. Even without blocking, the holes are very visible. You know, I'm not really stretching it or anything, and you can see that it's scrunched up, and yet the holes are still very visible. So this is a very good pattern for a scarf or a sweater. So that's how I do my edging. And if you keep on going, the next 2 rows will start to reveal this little pattern right here. Hope you enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe, and let me know what you think. Happy knitting. Later.